My name is Lillieth Grand. I've been a music therapist for 19 years, and I am board certified through the Certification Board for Music Therapy and have been that entire time. One thing that I'm really passionate about is working with children and young adults who have traumatic brain injury. And I'd like to share a story with you about that. You know, I'm often asked, what's the harm in using music in medicine without the training of being a board certified music therapist? And I think that this story that happened recently highlights exactly why. And so I was working at a major children's hospital, and there was a teenager who had a traumatic brain injury from an accident. And he was in the agitation stage of coma. Coma isn't that you're asleep and you wake up. There's stages. And during one phase, the agitation phase, it could be really difficult for that person. And it's important that the doctors keep that person as calm as they possibly can, keep their heart rate low, and allow them to rest, because that's really what they need for their brain to heal. This particular child, his parents had consulted with someone who claimed to be a music therapist and was not, did not have the proper training. And that music therapist gave them some music to play for him that he should find calming and relaxing. Well, every time that music came on, he became more and more agitated. His heart rate would go up to dangerous levels, and the doctors kept having to give him more sedation medication, which has a lot of negative side effects. Luckily, the doctors in the PICU, the ICU, knew to call me in on the case. And I came in and I listened to the music, and it was music that I would find really relaxing and pleasant. So I asked his mom, is this music that he would listen to relax to at home prior to the accident? And her response was, oh no, he hates classical music. So I explained to her that that could have a big part of why his agitation is so extreme, that he's ticked off, he hates that music. And so I asked her, what kind of music does he listen to relax to? Her response was, oh no, I'm not telling you that, because it's shameful. She's so ashamed of his musical taste, and she doesn't want him listening to that music. So I found out from the sister what music he likes, because we can often find out a lot more information from siblings of teenagers. And it turns out it was gangster rap. I can completely understand the mom's point of view, that she doesn't like that he listens to that. And she said to me, I don't understand. He can like fall asleep with that music on. I don't get that. Okay, well, you know what? Neither do I. Neither does my human body. My human body would not be able to relax to that music. But for that child, that's what he could relax to. So I went out and got gangster rap for him, and that's what we played. And the minute that I hit the play button, he took a deep breath and he went, oh, and he relaxed. His shoulders came down, his face relaxed. His heart rate, which was dangerously high, came down to within completely normal levels, and he was relaxed. His face was relaxed. His oxygenation rate went from 82% to 96%. So they were able to turn down the oxygen. For that brief period of time, about a half an hour, 45 minutes, he was able to really relax and fall asleep. And then they didn't have to give him more sedation medication for several hours. And prior to giving that medication, then they would follow the music that I programmed for him that was most appropriate for him. And there's a lot of factors to consider when you're talking about someone's neurological well-being. And being that he had had this traumatic brain injury, there's habituation to the music, there's overstimulation, there's understimulation, so there's a lot to consider in programming what music he would listen to and when. And you know, his parents were really well-meaning, and this person who thought that they were doing music therapy was really well-meaning. But without the training, music is a really powerful, powerful thing, physiologically, neurologically. And if used inappropriately or without the training, it actually could cause harm.